You have been tracking the tropics just like the rest of our weather team, like a hawk. And right now, Houston seems to be in the clear, but you're still keeping a very close eye on what's happening.
Definitely keeping a close eye on two models, the American and the GFS, and just trying to hone in on the exact path. But so far, really so good, and a lot of it has to do with the weather patterns at play. I know we've been a little bit tired of how hot it's been, but really that high pressure system has been key in keeping storms away, and now this cold front that's going to be moving in is going to be also key in pushing Tropical Storm Ian further towards the east. Let's talk about current conditions first, because I do want to give you a warning in case you're just joining us. We do have some visibility issues out of Brenham, Washington, and Austin County. You have a couple of spots where visibility is reduced to about 1/4 of a mile. That's what you can see out ahead of you. Anytime we see visibility drop to around 2 miles an hour, that's how we want to be more mindful. When we see miles at 4 or 5 visibility, that's not too bad. Just give it about 30 minutes or so and things should start to improve. 78 degrees right now at Bush Intercontinental Airport, a little bit cooler than this time yesterday thanks to a little bit of drier air, but don't get used to it. Those dew points still in the mid 70s, and that's going to make the feeling today hot and humid. High temperature for today, 96 degrees. We'll feel that right around the 3-4 o'clock hour, and then those temperatures trickle down mid 80s by 8 o'clock tonight if you're out and about, and then we will see the temperatures dip into the upper 70s. Another day very similar to yesterday, so we're looking to potentially break another record. For our Sunday, we'll see temperatures soar just a little bit higher, but then we'll start to see the descend of temperatures. We'll be down into the upper 80s, mid 80s even as we head into Friday, and the reason for that, high pressure is scooting off to the west, and a very important cold front is going to be making its way towards us, and it's going to hopefully help usher what is Tropical Storm Ian further towards the east. It is a very busy look at the tropics for us on this Saturday morning. We've got Tropical Storm Ian, we've got post-tropical Fiona now that still has hurricane force intensities in Canada, and those are the two that I'm going to focus on because those are the ones that are threatening land. So post-tropical Fiona dumping down between 6 to 8 inches in a lot of Nova Scotia as well as Newfoundland, with the potential to bring 13 inches of rain, and the wind field still in excess of 100 miles an hour. Looking at Ian, this is what it looks like on infrared imagery this morning. It has wind speeds at 45 miles an hour, continues to move to the west-northwest at 15 miles an hour. It's got a lot of organization now, convective activity starting to line up a little bit better because it's moving into an environment that has less wind shear, and this is what we're going to start to notice. It really picks up the pace. It's going to stay protected over a ridge of high pressure as it heads over towards Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. That's where it's expected to intensify into a Category 1 hurricane. Category 2 strength as it gets close to Havana, Cuba, and then it is expected to turn into Florida. Remember, this is the cone of uncertainty from the National Hurricane Center. Any area here is fair game for where the center of circulation could be, and again, it's early on, so this track could continue to shift a little bit further towards the west, which is why we're keeping a close eye on it. For now though, with the proximity of that tropical storm, we're keeping an eye on Jamaica, we're keeping an eye on the Cayman Islands, and then like I mentioned, both models having a different idea as to where that center of circulation will be. Will it be over Florida or will it be a little bit further west? I will keep a close eye on that, but that's why a lot of us will have to monitor the forecast. Impacts likely though for now centered closer and closer towards the state of Florida. 7-day forecast for you, looking like we're staying in the 90s until Tuesday. Rosh Hashanah coming on Sunday, and then we'll see those temperatures in the 80s as we head into next week with that coming of the cold front.
And hello 59 on Thursday. You're looking mighty good.
You didn't miss that one, did you?
Oh, my eye went right to that, Kim. Thank you so much.